What's up, guys? It's your boy Darskin, and today I want to talk about something regarding Super Awakening again. Now, yesterday, guys, if you don't know, I did make a video over Super Awakening. You guys should definitely check it out if you have not already, because this is going to be referencing a lot of stuff I talked about in that video, so to speak. So, talking about Super Awakening. If you guys don't know, Super Awakening is something you can do to a unit after you get them 6-star awakened, right? And how you do it, you can Super Awaken them up to 4 times. But for each time you can Super Awaken them, you have to have a dupe. Meaning, say you pull a brand new unit, right? You just pulled a unit. Let's go look at Blue Nunchuck Bond. Blue Nunchuck Bond just came out. I just pulled them. I have Blue Nunchuck Bond 1/6. I can Super Awaken him 1 time because I have him 1/6. So Super Awakening correlates with the ult level. So if we look at someone like Blue King, my Blue King is 6/6, but right now Super Awakening only goes up to 4/6. But since I have over 4 ult dupes, well, I have him over 4/6, I can get King all the way up to, I can get him to 4/6 Super Awakening. So basically, to max Super Awaken a character right now, you need to have them 4/6. As far as what's on JP right now, because this is global, obviously you can't Super Awaken right now. But yeah, so to max Super Awaken a character right now, you would need them to be 4/6. You will also need to have there's a Super Awakening coin that you can use to Super Awaken a unit. You can use dupes, whether it's SR dupes, or rare dupes, to do it. Now, this is all stuff I talked about in my other video. I'm just giving a very brief overview. So if you need the more in-depth version, go check out that video. I go over everything. Well, I actually been talking to a couple of people, and I was thinking, what if Grand Cross implements a dupe system, or a dupe item, so to speak. And what I mean by that is, maybe it's an item that you can grind, a couple of, not infinitely grind, but you can grind a couple of. Maybe it's an item that they give you for an event, or whatever the case may be. But it would be like a normal item, right? It would probably be under like 1 use, right? And it would just sit here, and you could use the item on a character. And say you wanted to get any character you want to get. Now, I wouldn't get him because that's him. Let's go to Red King, right? My Red King is 2/6. I want to eventually get Red King 6/6. But let's say I have the dupe coin, right? There's like it's an item. It allows you to get a dupe level for any unit in the game. Now, there are other games that already do this, so it's not like this is some impossible thing that's that couldn't be the case. I know a lot of you guys might not know about Naruto Blazing, but in Naruto Blazing, they had dupe fragments, and if you got 6 dupe fragments, you created a dupe stone, or it's called an acquisition stone. And if you use that acquisition stone on a character, you got one of their abilities, which is the equivalent of duping in this game. On Dokkan Battle, there's such thing as called Elder Kais. Elder Kais are able to get super attack levels up on the characters in Dokkan. Now, there is a dupe system in Dokkan, which you have to dupe characters, and you have to it gets, long story short, in multiple games there are items that give you duplicates of a character. So as far as Grand Cross goes, what if they were to give us a item? Now, obviously, this is not going to be an item that you could just farm whenever you want. I'm not saying that, but say, every time you beat Training Cave, or I don't know, every time you beat Training Cave might be a little much. But let's say, you go through Training Cave, and whenever you beat Training Cave, they gave you an item, and you were able to dupe a character or something, right? Now, obviously, that's just a random idea that's just up in the air. That's not like a solid statement, but I feel like that would be really, really cool for the free-to-play players. And the reason why is because if you're pay-to-play, you're probably spending a whole bunch of money anyways. Yeah, I get it. You can get dupes for your characters too, but if you're like a whale, chances are you have dupes in all your characters, right? You got all the necessary dupes in your characters. This would be something that basically would help free-to-play players, or like the smaller paying players, to get dupes, because it's very likely that 90% or anybody that doesn't spend money will not have dupes in any of their characters like that. And that being the case, they basically can't play the game to the level that they want to, because with whales and everything like that. Like if we look at the team I use right now, my current team, everyone here is 6'6". Gother, Valenti, King, Merlin, Arthur, Deanne, Helbram, Slater. Everybody is 6'6". Now, a lot of free-to-play players cannot do that, right? This team is an amazing team, but you need ult dupes for this team. So free-to-play players can't do that. So if they were to implement a dupe system, that would be cool. Another thing that would be amazing for this system, collab units. I've talked about it with so many people. Collab units, if you don't get them 6'6" when they're here for like 2 weeks, whether it's the Slime collab, whether it's the Attack on Titan collab, or other collab, if you don't get them 6'6" when they're here, you can never get them 6'6" again. If you look at the slime units, for me anyways, if you look right here, I have SR Slimeroo 6'6". Luckily, I pulled enough on the banner because he was not a free 6'6". But Rimuru is 3'6". Milim is 1'6", and Benimaru is 3'6". I can never max dupe them ever again. Now, I'm not saying I want to, but for a lot of people, their favorite character might be Rimuru. Oh, I love Rimuru. That's one of my favorite shows. I'm going to use him. Even though Rimuru's not top tier, he's still usable, right? You can still use him. So it's not like, he can't be used. But it's like, oh, well, Rimuru's my favorite character, but, I only got one copy, only got 2 copies. I can never use him to his full potential because I can't super awaken him because I don't have him 6'6", right? As a free-to-play player, that really, really sucks. If you look at the Attack on Titan characters, Mikasa, after trial and error and testing, she's an amazing unit, super good. I know a lot of people love Mikasa. I love Mikasa. As a free-to-play player, or even not even as a free-to-play player, there's so many people I know. Shout out to Mystic. It took Mystic like 3,000 gems to get all 3 of these characters 6'6", or something crazy like that, right? So it's like, even for pay-to-play players, having a dupe coin, a way to just dupe a unit, would be so much better, because I don't really care about Levi and Aaron. They're cool units, they're cool and all, but that's whatever. But Mikasa, if I were to be able to dupe her to at least 4'6", so I could super awaken her 4'6", I would. I'm just not gonna be dumb and fish for dupes when there's no guarantee I'll pull her. That's just not the smart play. But obviously I wouldn't dupe her over like a lot of other units. But if the opportunity, arose, I would. The same thing for everything. A lot of people have Red King. A lot of people only have Red King 1/6 though. If the free-to-play players had King with a couple of dupes in them, that combat class would shoot way up. Same thing with Escanor. Shout out to my boy Spammin' Rice. Spammin' Rice, his Escanor is like 1/6 or 2/6. His Blue D Melly's like 1/6 or 2/6. I think his Blue Lilia might have a lot of dupes in her. I don't know. But it's like, he's a free-to-play player through and through. One of the best free-to-play players in the game. And it's like, he's going to get held back later on for not having dupes unless he can pull those units, which it's all RNG based. It's whatever. So, I think, and like I said, it doesn't have to be, I'm not saying you can farm this unit. I mean, this item whenever you want. But if it's a unit or an item, excuse me, I keep saying unit. If it was an item that was basically open to the general population, and there was like, obviously you do a couple missions or whatever and you get it, that would be amazing for the free-to-play player base. Now, I mean, if you do a bad unit, that's your fault. But if they allowed us to be able to get free dupes of units, I guess, that would be super, super cool for the free-to-play players. Like I said, as a whale, you're probably gonna have dupes in all your units anyways. Like if we look at my units, like my Valenti 6'6", this DN right here is 5'6", Arthur 6'6", Elaine 6'6", 6'6", Halbram is, Gother is, he's 2'6", Green King 6'6", Blue King 6'6", Deanne 6'6", Like, I just have, like, almost all the units I use are 6/6 like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, as a whale, I don't really need it. But, I mean, it'd be good for me too, but it's mainly for the free-to-play players that would want to get dupes into, like, their favorite teams or their main units or whatever the case may be. So, also, say you use it on a coin shop unit. That would save you 5 coins. 5, like, dupe coins. Which, I mean, that you could do that if you want to, but it's just the fact that that would save you 5 dupe coins total. If, say, you got Gother from 5/6 to 6/6 with a, you know, with a dupe item coin or whatever you want to call it. But anyways, that's going to be it for this video. Be sure to give it a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Comment down below. Tell me what you guys think in the comment section below. With that being said, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.